tell us your name and what you do.
I'm Sylvia McLain, and I'm a biophysics tutor and researcher at the University of Exeter.
What did you talk about on the Soapbox today?
So on the Soapbox, I stood up and I talked about the importance of water and why we need water as human beings, which I thought was actually going to be a bit boring, but everybody was really fascinated. So I talked about how oil and water don't mix, and I talked about why we actually need water and the fact that all the water in your body is filtered through your kidneys. It's sort of 200 liters every 24 hours, and just the fundamentals of how that works, and a little bit about protein folding and how drugs get into your body and things like that, and how water's the vehicle for all these things.
So you more or less just stepped off the soapbox. How did it go? Was it different to how you expected it?
Yeah, I actually thought it was going to be a bit more frightening than it was, so I was really nervous beforehand, but actually once you get up there and start talking to everybody, it's very good. Especially because my first person was this small kid who was super excited, and so he was jumping up and down and helping me and doing all these things, so it made it so much easier because he just had this fundamental excitement. I was a bit more afraid that people were going to sort of quiz me and give me a hard time, and then all of a sudden there was all these people who were really quite fascinated, so it was actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be, to be honest.
So one of the main objectives of Soapbox Science is to raise awareness of women in science and try and address this gender imbalance. Do you think programs like Soapbox Science can make a difference in this respect?
I do. I think it's brilliant, and the reason why I think it's brilliant is because Soapbox Science isn't just, oh, there's a problem with women in science and we don't have enough women around. It's actually women scientists standing out and talking to people who are willing to listen. And little kids don't necessarily make the connection, oh, that's a woman. They just think, oh, that's a scientist. And so it's a really nice way to start changing people's perceptions, and it's indirect, it's not direct, and I think it's a fantastic venue to do that. Absolutely wonderful. I'm amazed. Beforehand I was a bit skeptical about the whole thing, but I think I'm much more impressed with it now that I've done it. And with all the volunteers and everybody helping, I think it's been fantastic.